gear on, I'm starting to get bored. Too moving. Cool down in a minute as soon as I get rolling. Taking that long to kick over before. Maybe fucked it up when I did that little slip right at the beginning. Alright. 14 hours later of putting gear on. I'm ready to go. Put in a new, there's 3 lanes, but it wasn't as obvious. Go, dude. Not in the mood to deal with stupid people. Open, otherwise it's gonna fog up like crazy. It's the only thing that sucks being over here because I'm like literally right around the street from the bay area, from the actual bay, and so you get a lot of great start, Scotty. You get a lot of moisture in the air from the bay being right there. So I always carry a microfiber towel in my bag, so when I come out I can wipe my seat off. Nothing worse than starting your ride out on the way home when it's chilly with a wet butt. I must have filled up like right before I got home last time because I'm still on full, so that's a good thing.
Show
There we go. Get rid of that annoying whistle. Yeah, another day down. Not nearly as talkative on my way home as I'm on the way to work. Something about working a 12-hour shift just kind of takes it out of you. Can't ever remember which way this thing fucking goes. That's it's closed. Get over to this other lane. That other one, fast lane over there is pretty bumpy. Got some big bumps in it. Not particularly pleasant. Especially when you're all hunched down. Yeah, I figured I'd ride the Yamaha today. Probably ride the Harley tomorrow. Hopefully I'll get my shovel head fixed and down off the lift this week. I got some parts I ordered, so hopefully they'll come in and get that down off the lift. And then I got to put my bagger up on the lift. I need to do some front end work to it, service the front forks, and figured while I was at it I might as well swap out the springs. So I think I'm gonna try to swap out the springs, put some new progressive springs in there. I already put a progressive shocks in the rear. I think I'm gonna try to put the springs that go with it up in the front. Just give it a little bit more, well, not really comfy suspension, but just better suspension for in the corners and stuff. And while I'm at it, I'll adjust the steering head bearing. I really think that's what's causing my wiggliness in the corners. So that, I mean, it's not bad unless I get up to like, once you hit about, I don't know, like 90, and then you start going through a corner, it starts getting a little wiggly. So hopefully I can figure that out. I mean, not that I do 90 on that bike in the corners a lot, but when I do and I need to, I really like not wobble around. Not the most pleasant experience. It's not super cold tonight, but very moist. So that's making the cold feel even colder, a little wet. Hopefully when I get up the Vasco Road it's not too foggy. what usually happens on nights like this. Down here it'll be normal, but then so I try to stay out of this lane where all the big rigs drive, so it gets all freaking beat up. But yeah, normally you get up over there with Vasco, start going up over the hill and freaking it's moist down here. It gets kind of foggy up there, and it's not just regular fog a lot of times. It's called human fog. It can get pretty bad. I can see where you're going. Hopefully that is not the case tonight. Looking pretty good over there on the horizon. Doesn't look too bad. You can see the lights flashing way over on the tops of the hills. So it's really good fun. A little windy, I'm getting some kind of a whistle. Yep, all through here, this is all wine country now. It was still yellow. But yeah, this all out through there, that's all wine country now, all around Livermore. I mean, there's always been vineyards around Livermore, but over the last 10, 15 years, it's really blown up. The whole wine industry. We're not too far from Sonoma. I don't know, wherever the big wine area is. Yeah, a lot of areas around here, there's got almost taken over by vineyards. There's tons of them around here. I don't know what the hell that was, but it smelled good. It smelled like a whiff of somebody cooking breakfast. It's one of the crazy things about riding on a motorcycle. When you're in a car, you don't get the changes of temperature, and there's like hot, like warmer spots and colder spots, or if it's hot out, you get hotter spots and cooler spots. It's crazy. And then you could smell like everything. Like usually I'm used to it smelling like crap because right here is a water treatment plant and it usually smells like dookie, but I wasn't expecting to smell breakfast. Well, that worked out perfect. moved over, otherwise there's a big ass bump up here. When you know where somebody rides a stretch of road too much, they're like, oh, gotta move over here, there's a bump. Gotta move over there, there's a bump. Ugh. So when I'm racing. Nope, be good. Be good. I have exercised the demon. The race demon almost got me there for a second. I just get so used to the cars not passing me. So I'm usually going fast enough, but they don't. When somebody goes by, it's just like, oh, what's nice. Then I go, nope. It's 5 o'clock in the morning, working all night. You're not at your sharpest. Just able to buck out, go home. And that's the difference between Scotty now and Scotty when he was 20. If Scotty when he was 20 would have been on his R6 and it would have been like, ooh, somebody wants to race still. That Scotty's still in there, it still comes out sometimes. Well, it's funny too because some people think I'm all crouched over because it's like I'm trying to be cool or I'm trying to race or whatever. It's like, no, motherfucker, I'm trying to stay out of the wind. It's cold out here. Not trying to look cool, I'm trying to stay warm. Plus I look cool anyway. Maybe I'll try to look cool. Little chilly nose is running. Sorry about that. You can listen to me sniff. There goes the 2-lane up here. Rose wanted to race. Too bad, sucker. Whoa. And this spot right here, speaking of hot and cold spots, I don't know what the hell is in this area, but I swear to God, it drops 15 degrees right through here. But god dang, it's cold. And then I'll go up over this little rise and it'll warm back up to what it was before. But it's the weirdest shit, man. Yep, boom, I already start feeling it warming up. Just crazy. That one little spot right there. And when it's cold out, that area sucks. I've left work when it was like, you know, like right at 40 degrees. I'm riding up through there, man. You hit that spot, you're just like, ugh. sucks when there's so many headlights coming in the other direction because you can only look so far forward through the frickin' corner. So otherwise you're staring right into headlights. Oh. And this little silk face mask helps a lot too. I've never worn one of these. It's like, it's not really like a baklava. It's like a helmet liner. It's like really thin. It's easier to wash, so you don't have to, like, when you're trying to get the smell out of your. Trying to get the smell out of your freaking helmet, so it helps keep the sweat on that instead of getting as much of it on your helmet. I mean, obviously you get some. Nothing worse than coming out putting on a freaking wet helmet when it's cold out to begin with. But it just helps just enough on the face where it's your face more. Plus, it doesn't bend my ears over when I put my helmet on. Then I gotta start reach my helmet back and forth there and get my ears straightened out. I don't even have big ears. Ooh. God damn. Scared myself there for a second. Oh. Hate that bump. There's no avoiding that one. It's just there. All down through here. Get on the balls there. Feet kind of help use your legs as friction. Yeah, no fog. Doesn't look like tonight. This is where it would start. Right through here. It's gnarly. A lot of times you can't even see the windmills. Oh, God damn it. How the fuck am I in that lane? I never ride in that lane. I always think the windmills look cool. Coming through here in the morning. Sun's just starting to come up. That's when you're not getting blinded by 1,400 cars on the other direction on the way to work. But hey, at least they're on the way to work, and I'm on the way home. They gotta go to work. I'm going to bed. That's another really good thing about working nights. I'm opposite traffic, so I don't have to deal with most of the bullshit. Not that I really have to deal with as much of it, but even on a bike, when you're having to frickin' commute through the really crappy traffic, when you get on the fucking start splitting, and you're splitting for a long time, it wears you out. If you're concentrating so hard, watching everybody, trying to make sure nobody pulls out or switches lanes without indicating, and then you get that random asshole that decides they're going to try to squeeze you out because they're mad because they're stuck in traffic and they don't want you to go past. Those are some pretty fun ones. So but yeah, so it'll wear you out, even though you still get where you're going about normal time, and you're tired. Did that for a few years, and yeah, definitely don't miss that. So I get to miss traffic. Plus, they actually pay me more for working night shifts, so perfect win-win situation. Don't have to deal with traffic, get paid more. Most of the big bosses are never there at night. Most night people are just a little more laid back than normal. So yeah, I don't know. I've done it long enough now. I don't know what I'd do if I had to work day shift. I'm not a morning person. Ooh, big bump. Good thing I remembered that one in time. Stood up. That one's kind of a ball breaker. Speaking of, oh yeah, here we go. Make a little bit of dust. But it could be worse. It's a pretty cool little ride on the way home. Surprised they haven't turned this into a 4-lane. I think it's because it goes through like a land preserve or something. Otherwise, they'd probably already made a 4-lane by now. If you go a little bit further north, it turns into a freeway up there. But for now, it's got some areas on the uphills where they have 2 lanes. And then there's a little section of 4-lane, but most of it's just 2 lane. But I like it. It's nice. It's out here where it's a little quieter and not all the craziness. I mean, you're still kind of around it. I mean, it's not like I'm out, like, straight out in the country. But it's enough country to where it's still quiet. But then I'm close enough to still go do stuff if I want to. It's been there forever. Surprised they haven't towed it yet. I definitely try to keep it a little bit more sane at night. I see some of these people doing Mach 2 down the freeway at night. Now, like, I get it, it's fun. But a buddy of mine hit it wasn't just a tire wheel. It was like car got into a wreck and the whole front wheel assembly got ripped off, and the accident had just happened. So the car was setting off on the shoulder, but the wheel assembly was on the other side of the freeway, setting in the fast lane. And my buddy said he didn't see it until it was just like there. And he was riding a Victory, or no, he was riding a Harley Ultra Glide. And he said he basically has crumpled his front end and the rest of his bike jumped him. And then he went flying down the freaking freeway. But yeah, it messed him up pretty bad. He's got pins and stuff in his arm. I don't know, he hasn't started riding again yet, and he's not in any big rush to get a bike, so I don't know if that one freaked him out enough to where he's not going to ride anymore, or yeah. I don't know, You know, just kind of, it's kind of one of those things. It's like there's different situations where like there's two different kind of riders: those that have gone down and those that are gonna go down, because it's gonna happen at some point. If you ride long enough, it's gonna happen. And then there's also two kinds of riders, like after you've crashed, you either get back up and get back on the horse and keep riding, or it gets to you to the point where you can't do it anymore. I don't know. I've been down twice, and I don't know. It never even crossed my mind really to not ride anymore. But then again, like, I don't know. I've been through a lot of near-death experiences in my life, and so I don't know if I'm just kind of accustomed to that's just what I do. You know, it happens. You get on about your life and you do the things you like, and don't let it own you. There's a close-in. I mean, I was speeding, so I'm not going to bitch at the car too much. I mean, that's... Oh, god damn it. Good job, Scotty. You guys didn't see that. Fucking let the clutch out with it in first gear. Good job, dumbass. But, I see a lot of riders that get pissed off at cars, you know, because they pull out in front of them. And there is a lot of cars that pull out in front of them because they're not paying attention and they're not looking, but, you know, sometimes we have to look at the situation as well, because if we're going way above the speed limit, you know, people are used to judging the speed of what's going on by the speed limit, and if you're doing 50 and a 25, I mean, they're not looking for that adjustment. So we got to take that into account as well. A little bit of accountability. What the fuck is this? I guess we're going to be doing some road work or something. The dog's toy sitting there. God damn it. That's what I'm talking about. As well as it should, obviously. Hence, I let the clutch out while I was in the... Unless you have some. Get something good out of that.
Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. It really helps out the channel and keeps you updated on all our latest content. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any of our new uploads. We've got a lot more exciting content coming your way that you definitely won't want to miss. Also, if you have any thoughts or questions, feel free to leave a comment down below. We love hearing from you and we'll do our best to respond to everyone. Finally, Be sure to follow us on our social media channels for more behind-the-scenes content and updates. You can find all the links in the description below. Thanks again for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care.